Hi, my name is Ogunshe Uthman. I'm a student at Grand Canyon University. I'm currently studying Masters of Cybersecurity. I'm from College of Science, Engineering and Technology, CYB 525. I'm here to present to you uh, the comprehensive analysis of network architecture. It is essential for organizations to have adequate security understanding before designing a system network. It is necessary to understand the components of the network and how they relate to each other. The establishment of network architecture is to design an infrastructural device for the system network. It gives the broad spectrum of specification and configuration of physical components. The emphasis is on the utilization of security operation and protocols to be followed. I'm here to do a comparison and the analysis of all the components. And I'm going to start with our defense in-depth. Defense in-depth is a comprehensive approach that employs combination of advanced security tools to protect an organization's endpoint devices and to stop the threat before it happens. Here gap is a security measures employed to ensure that the computer within the network is physically isolated, and this prevents lateral movement. Proxy server. Proxy server is a system configured and deployed to provide a gateway between user and the internet. This prevents successful exploitation by the cyber attackers. Composition and security. This principle is critical for network scalability for configuration analysis of a secured system. Cascading and segmentation. Network segmentation provides unique security services within the system network. It creates a partitioning of the network to facilitate traffic optimization. Emergent properties are integrative attributes of complex systems arising from interaction and dependency between systems. Trusted computer base is a subset. This is designed for relational database management systems to facilitate ease of system portability for operational efficiency. Transport layer security TLS is an encryption of data transmission of one data or the other over the internet, and this is for threat mitigation. Border Gateway Protocol BGP is an essential tool established to facilitate the exchange of traffic flow in a system network. Open Shortest Path First OSPF is established for network routing for IP addresses to facilitate a data link gateway protocol. MPLS, multi-protocol label switching, is an efficient encapsulation deployed to transport data from one node to the other within the system network. Configuration management is established for the maintenance of hardware and software to ensure the system within the network is efficient and is effective in the desired state. DHCP, Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol, is an essential tool configured for resource management within the system network. Virtual Private Network is the encryption of the internet connection of hardware and software devices in a virtualized system network. Virtual Local Area Network is the partitioning of the computer devices into local segmentation to address the isolation of traffic. It's actually used to prevent lateral movement. Security information and event management is an essential tool for threat mitigation. It enforces compliance and addresses potential vulnerabilities. before successful exploitation of the system network. This may disrupt our business operation. And also, I'm here to describe the installation of Greenbone vulnerability managers. Greenbone vulnerability managers was actually installed through virtual machines. It was downloaded and configured properly and deployed. And this intrusion prevention system and intrusion detection system is for threat mitigation and is actually used for vulnerability scanning, and also is used for port scanning, just to know the security state of an organization. However, in the course of the installation of the Greenbone Vulnerability Manager, there are issues that was encountered initially. Number one, the time factor. There was an issue with the time of the installation and configuration using a virtual machine, and again downloading and installation of and configuration of the tools. Greenbone vulnerability is an open source, but there was an issues that was run into, which was controlled effectively. But the critical success factor is ability to go by the video playlist that was created by the professor in the school, and I listened to it several times, and I followed the instruction. And at the end of the day, it was successful. The lesson learned is from this is the success. The success of the lab work largely depends on the ability to follow the guidance from the professor through the video playlist. And as I've said earlier on, the Greenbone vulnerability is compatible with a Linux operating system. So the benefit of having a hybrid network is performance optimization. Then reliability, the virtual machine support provide the necessary support for the Greenbone vulnerability manager, and they support each other in a command line interface. If one fail, then the other one will continue. Then I look at it from scalability. It enhances the integration of hardware and software within the network environment, and it creates the necessary flexibility for detection and remediation for mitigation process. And again, it's a tool that actually necessary for access control management, access control and resource management. So there's necessity for permission. You need two-factor authentication or multi-factor authentication before you can access the tool. Thank you.